So I want to shift gears and talk about now that Deborah has ruined everything for everybody. How do we fix it? What does good look like today in a proposal? If I'm sitting there going, this is all Deborah's fault. Now I've got to write this proposal this afternoon. Where do I start? Because I can't take forever, and I also want to deliver a good quality product to the customer. Product of the proposal. Let's say I'm doing this with an LLM or just solo. What are the big pieces that are the most important to get right and to spend my time on?
Yeah. First and foremost, nailing the underlying need that your client or prospect has. If you try to craft a solution without really understanding the need of the person who's buying from you, everything is going to be one step to the left. And so this is worth your time to really dig in and make sure you understand what are they trying to accomplish. And I come from the market research space. Market research and consulting is where I grew up. And what I know is that the more complicated the problem, the harder it is for the customer to articulate their own underlying need, even when they send you something like an RFP, because they're so in the weeds. They are living and breathing this problem or this opportunity that they lose sight of the forest through the trees. And I'm a big believer that sales is a service if done right. And one of the biggest benefits a salesperson can give their customer or prospect is mirroring back what the customer is trying to accomplish in a simple, concise way that is easy to understand. Sometimes the hardest thing to say is what you're trying to get across in simple terms. And we can do that for people. We're not in it. We're not staying awake at night because of the problem they are. And so we can provide this, if we're good listeners, if we ask the right questions, we can synthesize their need in a way that's incredibly valuable to the customer. And this is a place where AI can be really helpful. So our tool has a component, but even if you're not using Hyphenate, Google Notebook LM, ChatGPT, upload your call transcripts, your notes, your email exchanges, and ask AI to summarize the customer need for you. Again, you can't get into the passenger seat and be a lazy human. You have to be a critical thinker. You need to be engaged. You can't take what AI says as truth without spot checking it. But it is a great way to collaborate with AI to get that concise, simplified version of what they're trying to accomplish down on paper so you can reflect it back to the customer. And if your proposals don't put the customer need at the center of that document, not just a section with 200 words, but literally, if I can read your proposal and not feel the customer in every section of that document, you're doing something wrong. That should be the centerpiece.